Right, Jen, the thing I'm getting, first of all, is a man. But I have a feeling it's a female that you want to contact. The man's coming through first and he's quite protective. So I don't know if he is a partner, if he's a father, but he's standing in front of her like he comes first. So the date of birth he gave me is obviously a Capricorn, born in the year of the dog because it goes to the previous year because it's before February. So we're looking for Capricorn energy and the dogs. Any mention of that? Any dates I give you must be either dates of passings, birthdays, living or past, a special important date for your diary, like an anniversary or an important engagement coming up, appointment, and signs, obviously, if they're good enough. Why they're giving me spite, there's a lot of spite there somewhere. There's a lot of spite coming through. Maybe there was harsh words with someone, I don't know. Somebody's showing me a tailspin, like in an airplane. So did you know anybody that crashed in an airplane? It's like they're showing me a Spitfire, so I'm guessing the Second World War. Somebody who was a fighter pilot or something like that. I don't know. It'd be somebody older than the one that you've given me. So that may be the man, the older figure. I've got John Travolta singing Grease Lightning in Greece, which usually means a grease monkey, like a mechanic. So maybe there was a mechanic on the airplanes or just a mechanic. And also obviously the name John or Johnny. Could also be a like 50s teddy boy, somebody with the hair that way. High school something, maybe high school sweethearts. Strange sensation in my right arm, around the wrist. There's some, I wouldn't say injury, it's more like a scald or something happened to the right inner wrist. These can be all the same person or different ones because there's a lot there. Now you've opened up floodgates, haven't you? And I've got the name Molly or Polly. Molly, Polly, Dolly, Molly. I know it's short for something. I had a grandmother called Polly, and it wasn't anything to do with Polly. I don't know where they get it from. everything I tell you is either their story, or something they want to tell you, or in some way is a message about their past and etc. There it is. So first of all, they're reiterating there is unconditional love for you in spirit. They're sending you a lot of love. There's no two ways about that. Happy memories, looking back on your childhood. So it suggests maybe you was young when they passed, or you didn't feel you was old enough, put it that way. Or it could be as little as 6 months ago. There's something about children and childhood. There was a separation somewhere in this person's life. That would go back to the childhood sweetheart. That would go back to a marriage split. Somebody in denial. Those born on the 16th was negative energy, or is negative energy. 16. In denial. So maybe there was in denial about what was wrong with them, and being stubborn and not getting the help they needed. Yeah, there was no healing, no hope. So I think possibly whoever this is I'm connecting to, it might not be the person that you want. There's Aquarius energy, which is the end of January, beginning of February, so not your person, but it could still be connected to your person. There is something to do with dragonflies, so that could be on pottery, it could be a piece of jewellery, but the dragonflies are always there, unless you're in an area where there's a lot of dragonflies. They didn't want to face reality as far as the illness goes. There could have been issues with the legs and feet. Sometimes legs and ankles, sorry. Sometimes I get that with diabetes. Also kidney problems, something like that. Didn't get out much. And somebody is saying very grateful for whoever it was that was looking after them towards the end. So whether that's the same person or not, I don't know. There is 3 dogs. So they're saying that there is 3 people born in the year of the dog, not just them. So that would be 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. Someone's torn between 2 things, 2 people, 2 situations, perhaps the children from this separation. There is, again, the person in uniform, a young man in uniform, so he wasn't elderly. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child that they want to be remembered to, but it's bad news. It's or no communication towards the end, being unable to speak towards the end. But they hear everything you say, and the love is amazing. So let's see if we can find anything else out. So they may be sending you a warning that the 16 and the 17 are negative energy, or it may be that the 16 and 17th was the dates of their passing, so obviously it will be a negative energy. But this, yeah, the 16th or 17th of any month is important in a negative way. Yeah, somebody didn't want to accept what was happening at the time. Cut themselves off and refused to speak to others. There is a Libra energy, very strong, positive energy, born on the 11th, living or past it for your diary and address. A marriage perhaps that went to court, a divorce. There's a fire sign male that turned his back on someone. Yeah, could have been a third party. Heartache, sorrow, loss, separation, and the family couldn't settle this matter. And it still hasn't been settled, they're saying. It's still not really been healed, because there's some sort of deception, some sort of lies going on. What Spirit is saying is let it go. Have the peace of mind to let it go. They have. Let your mind be at peace. Right. I know you said that your dad is remarried. So, I'm pretty sure that's what you said. So, I'm pretty sure he's still alive. This scenario would fit if your mum's passed and you're feeling guilty about having a relationship with them. That would be a blessing. That would be her saying that's fine. But that's just me guessing. That's not... It is what they're saying, but it's just me guessing that that's who it is. It's the same sort of scenario. There is some sort of... well, that's a bit strong. Some sort of miracle about to take place, which is strange. I don't know what that means. Perhaps the birth of a child that they didn't think would happen, or that's what happened in the past. Maybe this person wasn't supposed to be here, it was the miracle child. I don't know, there's something about the miracle. Health issues, Gemini. Siblings, so sisters, so maybe there's a sister or a brother in spirit with them, and that might be us protecting them. Or they're telling me about your sisters or brothers. Somebody new is arriving. It's somebody that works with cups, discs, blades, or wood. So, but whatever they do, they're top of their field. Positive energy on the situation. Those born on the 1st or the 28th. So somebody may have been born on the 1st or the 28th. It's about communications. So if you're not talking to your siblings, they're showing and saying you need to talk to your brother or sister. Again, they're saying somebody new coming into your life, a handsome stranger. And there is a dark night of the soul, a choice that you need to make, a doorway you need to go through. But this broke your heart, whatever this was, broke your heart. There may have been disputes over inheritance. For if it isn't to do with a marriage, it's over inheritance. But they are saying they're at peace. And forgive yourself and others. Again, the man in uniform. But this is what I got from them. This man in uniform, I don't think in life you would have really wanted to get to know. He's a bit like an enemy. So you would find it strange that they are together in spirit, I think. But all I keep getting is life's too short. Forgive. Let bygones be bygones. Man in uniform. Could be a gentleman that's lost everything financially. Or was once really close and then something happened. I don't know what happened. Possibly that he passed. Possibly that he died. But there was some friction there. Stubbornness. Maybe she wasn't talking to her brother. I don't know if it's you or them that are not talking. Again, it's saying it's time to rest. It's time to let your mind rest and be at ease. That everything's alright now. You have their blessing to do whatever you think is right. Yes, they're agreeing with me. There is love there. There is also, again, the mention of a baby being born. They're trying to tell you that a baby is coming. A new soul, or one of their souls is being reborn. And you will know because you'll see it in the characteristics. Somebody may have been called after them. What is it? Something you've been banging your head against a brick wall about. What is it? What are you trying to ask them? Look in the mirror. Something about the mirror. Don't say yes when you mean no, because it just breeds resentment. This is a karmic situation. The passing may have been karmic. And some sort of secret around it. It's very strange. They may also, because they keep giving me the 4 of Swords, that can be the anniversary of a passing coming up. Somebody feels the need to defend themselves. I think it's the man. I really do. He feels like he has things to say sorry for. Yeah, because they want you to be able to move on from this now and leave the baggage of the past behind. Something to do with your childhood or you as a child or your children even. And again, they're giving you so much love, it's unreal. Yeah, man, boy to man, absolute, always loved. All your life, always loved. Wow, that's lovely. If you're worried about anything, they're clearing the waters for you so that you can go forward. Justice will be served is what they're saying. I got Mark, and straight after that I got what sounds like Monty. Now that's a very English name, so I don't see. It sounds like Monty. This is someone you've mourned for. You really have grieved for. And they've seen your grief. I don't know if you're religious at all, but there's somebody religious in spirit. They're saying to have faith. I've also got somebody now with head. It I don't know if they've got. It seems one's got dementia, and there's another where it could be a head injury. But I don't know if I'm going back to the pilot. If this is who you wanted to contact, there's been no contact. You've tried before and failed. something about the written word. I don't know if you found a letter or someone's found a letter or she found a letter. A very distressing piece of news. It might be the telegram saying that it'd been shot down. A female enemy overcome, but that could go back to the third party thing. Unconditional love. That's also my February the 14th card, so if anybody's born on February 14th, that's important. Cupid, Sagittarius also. But this is unconditional love. There's so much love from Spirit. The Leo, the false eater. Now there, the year of the dog. This could be the year of the cat. 1962. Plus or minus 12 February to February. The Lion Deceiver. But it's also could be a good card for you because they are the Strength card, which is the 8 or the 26. So that is a cat. But be aware that there could be someone around you that's a liar. You still have a heavy heart about this, and it's stopped you, it's held you back in some way. And they don't want you to be held back. It's time for you to bloom and blossom. There's some spite. Keep telling me about this spite. There is people gossiping. There is big groups of people talking, either about you or to you, talking down to you. It may be family pressures, somebody trying to make you do something you don't want to do. They don't want you to, they want you to do what you want to do. You're torn between what you should do and what you want to do. That 18 is negative. 12 is negative. 20 is positive. 16 negative. 17 negative. So 16, 17, 18, possibly of next month, negative. Or 16, 17, 18th of some month is for some reason a negative time for you. 11 and 20 is massively positive. And 1 and 28. Wow, the wind's blowing. There may have been a last phone call or messages that were delayed or took time to get to you, or from a distance, from a long way away, over water. They're always watching you, they're always looking after you, but this keeps saying about this deceit, gossip. That 18 is important. There's going to be some lucky coincidence take place. You might have a stroke of good luck, win the lottery or something like that. The 27 is possibly a birthday or an exchange of gifts. Again, we've got the cat. The cat keeps coming up and that's them. They're telling you to be wise and protect what you have created with someone else. So it could be the children or someone who's very protective of you as a child. They're giving me the owl and leopard print. Somebody's watching over you. There is some sort of soulmate connection for you, or they were with their soulmate. Somebody's got a new life now and they're happy about it. waking up to a new life. Know that they are still with you, they always will be with you, but there's a new life now. And you can have some peace. They keep saying they want you to have peace of mind because for some reason they feel that your mind's been troubled. This is saying about to breathe, like breathe through it. Whatever you're going through, breathe through it. You may be suffering panic attacks, or someone is. But it could also mean that their breath was restrictive towards the end, which goes back to the not being able to speak or communicate. That sensation I got in the arm, maybe from a drip. But I can't avoid the fact that it's the 28th. So we've got the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, all in a row. Something, so from today, 27th, 28th, could be important. I don't know. It's so hard with me not here. Let's see. So Spirit, specific messages for Jen, please. I've done it again, haven't I? I've shortened your name, but that's what they're giving me, Jen. And I know it's Jennifer, and I'm so sorry about that. It's so rude. Yeah. And that's what we've been getting, the rite of passage. Somebody may be passing now or about to pass, and they're telling you how beautiful it is on the other side. And that it wasn't, you see it as a dark passing, they don't. All they see is the beautiful passing. But this is also for you an initiation, a time for you to start being enlightened, if you like, taking more notice of Spirit now you know and are aware that they're there, because they are trying to guide you, and you have to learn to read the signs, animals, insects, numbers, etc. So 1968 possibly. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers are temples. They look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. So death is scary, but on the other side, it's not. You may go on a journey to reach somewhere sacred. So you may have to travel possibly to their grave, or as a remembrance or something like that towards them. Or perhaps you're already there. They're saying you're being tested at this time, initiated because you're headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require us to cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. So there's some sort of change going through your life so that you can be at peace with yourself, like they are at peace with themselves. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose everything in order to gain a new way of being, this new life. So take that risk, Jen. If you're worried about taking a risk, don't be, they've got your back. Of safety, of security, of depth of meaning. It's like rites of passage. They mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil. And maybe this happened at a pivotal stage in your life. One minute. Yeah, so it may take place at a pivotal stage in your life. Because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief or devastation, But it is through these seeming hardships that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are meant to be and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once you begin that journey, you can be more yourself than ever before. If you're in the middle of initiation right now, you are going to get through it. And one day soon, you will bless that thing that broke you down, the shock, the tower moment that you've been trying to avoid. If you're in the middle of it, like I say, it will be rough. But one day soon you will bless it. You are going somewhere sacred and it will be worth it. And you're closer than you think. This is your rite of passage, Jen. So take the risk. Do it. I get more and more the feeling of a mother energy. If it's not mother, it's grandmother. It's somebody who's very nurturing, very caring, but that man stands in the way, very protective. Yeah, it's a mother energy, this. No two ways about it. The 18 again. I know that 18 is massively important. And maybe somebody who was a gardener. You have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There's no shortage of anything, and you're constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is the infinite spirit manifest in all tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you as an ally, she invites you to partake of all the blessings of your life. So live it. Don't put anything on hold. Use the best china, do whatever. There will always be enough for everyone. Success will come to you through the fruits of your intentions. So you mean well, so the success will come because you do. And all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Yes, it is manifesting for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter when you share them with others. You're going to be able to share them with someone. Yeah, they want you to see things clearly. Now, they're going back to this separation. Whoever it is that's had this separation or the heartache, whatever it was, you will be able to see clearly now. This could be a message for you also, but this is forgiveness is what they ask mostly. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Do not carry any burdens from the past. But you are going to see clearly now. Your throat chakra means that you're going to be able to speak your truth and not worry about what other people think. So, clarity is being able to see things as they really are. It's about sorting through what belongs where and what belongs to whom. So like I said, it could be about an inheritance that you go to court about, there is possibly something that Spirit wanted you to have. The challenge is to ensure, whilst you are deciding what is and isn't yours, it's always too easy to take on everyone else's issues when you're openly exploring your own. So you may have given in to others and let them have things, and now you're left with nothing. But they're saying you don't need things to remember me by, Jen, but yes, I did want you to have it. You may be plagued by feelings of unfaithfulness and disloyalty. That's what I said before, right? So it's going back to this situation with your dad and his friend, his missus, whatever she is. If Mum has passed, which I'm seriously getting the feeling that that's what it is, then you may have felt disloyal to Mum. She is probably would have said straight away in life, yes, you are. But when you're on the other side, you see the whole picture. And what she's saying is, all that matters is love, Jen. It doesn't matter where you get it from or who you give it to. The love is all that matters. So you're plagued by feelings of unfaithfulness or disloyalty, however, cannot understand where these are coming from. Although you'd like to bear that burden of being unfaithful and disloyal, it doesn't quite fit in this instance, does it? The reason it doesn't fit is because it's not yours in the first place, Jen. Not your problem. You didn't make this happen. You are being manipulated, and the situation you're involved in requires a scapegoat, and you're it. So now is the time to investigate this situation a bit further, and you'll quickly find clear evidence it's not your issue. So as a child, maybe you thought this was your fault, or in a relationship that you're in now, you feel like it's your fault that it didn't work out. Whatever that is, you've got to let go of that. It's time to step away. Stop being the martyr. Yes, that's what we've got, the martyr or the victim there. Where is it? The number 12. Pisces energy. And call their bluff. The person involved will back down quickly and will realise they've been caught out. You will learn some life-changing lessons from this experience, and in future will take more time to be clear about who owns what emotions instead of thinking you're responsible for everyone else's. Well done. So she's saying, don't be a doormat, Jen. You just be your normal self. Don't take on all the guilt and worry about other people's problems. They're not yours. Not your monkeys, not your circus. And if somebody's being disloyal to you, then good riddance to bad rubbish. I'm hoping it is your mum, to be fair. I'm not hoping it is your mum. I mean, if she's alive, I'm quite happy that she's alive. But this is definitely a mother figure or someone close, like an auntie, somebody, this female. But the gentleman is there, he's not really saying no, he's just there to protect. To protect and serve, which means he could have been a police officer. And the number 11 is there again, a very important male. August the 1st is mentioned. Now you might know, because there is a lot of, I think that is a Jewish holiday. The beginning of autumn, when the corn is ripe. So cornfields, they show me cornfields. Gathering the corn. Lamas or loaf mass. The baking or breaking of bread, acknowledging ancient traditions of holiness. That's two, right, sneeze on a Friday, sneeze for work, yeah, it was very sad. The passing was very sad. A sacrifice must be made willingly if you are to have a spiritual or magic effect. Don't let anyone push you to offer more than you're ready to give, Jen. So if you don't feel right doing it, don't do it. I don't care what it is. I don't care how they beg and plead and perform. You don't give him it if you don't feel right giving him it. There is going to be some cycles ending and sacrifices need to be made. But there's some service you need to do for someone, and I think something's holding you back, but they're saying you do that. If you feel right doing that, do it. Because otherwise you're withholding your gifts from the world. The person that you are, that they know you are, a good person, a good heart, you give a lot. I was still getting looking after somebody. Somebody was looked after very well, and they're very grateful. I suddenly got the sniffs, which I didn't have before. So Spirit, one last parting word, if you can, for Jen, please. But the dates are the most important things, Jen. Look for the people that have passed. Remember that there's the birth coming to let you know if a baby's born. A gift of a baby. You may be the gift, the miracle. Hope. So I know that hope could be a name also, but hope says that the sun is about to come out in an area of your life. Your angels remind you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful. So you have to keep the faith. They said that, didn't they? I don't know if you go to church, if you're religious. I don't know. There is some sort of faith. It might just be my type of faith where you have faith in them. But they may have been religious, Catholic probably. Your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful, so keep the faith with your dreams and visions, so they may visit you in your dreams. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe in yourself, that you deserve it, and then they will bring it to you. Do your part by finally deciding what it is that you truly want, and then tell them, send the message out, positive thoughts for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Then ask your angels for help, and they will fan the sparks of the potential and bring them to life for you. Hope is a magnetic quality which attracts the great and beautiful into your life. Be eternally optimistic, Jen, because the angels are there helping you. They want you to stay positive and not worry about anything, especially them. So thanks for listening.